Thank you for subscribing. And I mean that not because I'm trying to hit some monetary goal, but because that tells me that you're interested in this content and that you'd like to see more of it. And so I'm excited about producing the videos about these projects that I love to do, the kinds of work that I really enjoy doing. And a lot of it's solitary work. So when I'm preparing a video and doing that work and videoing it, it's neat to have you along for the ride, and it's neat to be out at the property working on my own and knowing that there's an audience that I can share this with. So thank you, I appreciate that. This video is the culmination of the first year of videos. And you know, the very first one I did, you probably, if you've gone back and seen it, it was pretty rough. It was me just in the same garage building the light that's lighting this scene right now. And it was a good start. And I realized after looking at the year, I've progressed a bit with the videos, but there's a whole lot more I can do. And so I really look forward to, in the next year, upping my game. And I hope that when you see a number 2 and that it's the second year, it's vastly improved from what we've got now. But hopefully what you see now is something that you enjoy, and I really enjoy having you watch it. Thank you. One of my other hopes with this is we have this super cool opportunity to be able to go out to the Northwest coast and work in an environment that is just magical. I mean, the things that grow there, the size of the trees, the rate of change of things is just phenomenal there. And not everybody gets to see that. So hopefully, by extension, you can watch one of these videos in the winter and see the water supply and see what it's like in the summer there. I've got family that can't negotiate some of those spaces as well anymore, and they can kind of come along and see what we're doing without having to necessarily try to crawl through the woods to get there. And I just hope that somebody from some far-flung area is inspired to come to the Northwest and check it out. It's a really cool place. When I watch other videos, there's something charming about a certain lack of polish, and so I can claim that, but I think it's important that you see some of the missteps, the struggles, and hopefully the successes as well. And so these videos tend to be a little bit longer. Some people really are gravitating towards shorts and just little tiny snippets of the clever things, and that's kind of, you get a little dopamine bump from each one of those. This isn't what I'm working for. I'm trying to show like deep dives into things that take some time. I like watching craft. I like watching videos of people welding. I like watching videos of people doing their craft. And so hopefully, as you watch these videos, you see some things in there that are just enjoyable to watch. Chris, I know that I'll get to the fun parts really quick, but I do want to sort of learn how to better convey that sort of dense information. So these videos will hopefully improve in that regard. So when you go to a kid's play, there's always the parents in the audience watching, and rarely are there people from the community that just come watch a children's play. These videos are sort of similar in the sense that I think some of the subscribers are my family and friends, and I really appreciate you guys watching. There are some of you, however, who I've never met, and what would be really fun is for you to just, in the comments, please just say where you're from, because I would love to start to kind of build a map in my mind of where these videos are reaching and what kind of people are interested in seeing them, because I can better gear the videos towards that audience, but also it'd just be fun to get to kind of know you that way. So if you don't know me personally, please just, in the comments, just say where you're from and maybe the kinds of projects you are most interested in. That would be really helpful for me in this conclusion of this first year. So in the coming year, I think you can expect quite a few projects based around preparing that property for the building. And so that's going to be clearing things, planting things, also probably some remedial work on some of the systems that are there and the outbuildings that are there now. We do intend to tear down the cabin that's there, and I haven't really gotten into the cabin yet because we're still kind of sorting out what we want to do with that. We're going to rebuild a cabin that is, the one that's there is about 600 square feet, and we'll probably build one that's no bigger and perhaps even slightly smaller. It'll be kind of around the notion of an off-grid tiny house, but not necessarily a tiny house and not purely off-grid, but with a lot of those elements involved. So that's going to be really fun. I'll kind of try to give you an eye into that design process as we get further into that. But right now we need to kind of prepare the space, learn about it over a year, because every season we're learning different things about what grows there, where we can go, and the accessibility at those different periods. And as we kind of get around a full year of being there, we can make much more informed choices about what kind of cabin, what does it need a patio, what kind of roofing does it need, all those sorts of things. And the climate there is really unique because it's a coastal climate, it's high wind, it's high seismic, it's got all these other constraints that changed what you would do in a design. So we can't just take a design that we find on the web that's really clever that drops into Arizona and drop it there. It wouldn't make any sense. We need to build site-specific for that spot. And we'll show you kind of that process in the coming year as we get towards that, because we won't probably start the build, but we'll be doing a lot of the design work. So I'm pretty passionate about building things and trying to share that with you. One of the other things that I really have been passionate throughout my life with is I'm a long distance runner. I grew up as a young kid racing. I raced in college. I then raced after college. And now I'm spending my time in that world coaching high school athletes, young people, and really have enjoyed that. I've been doing that for a bunch of years. And so that means that I'm pretty busy in the late summer and fall. So you'll see fewer videos in that period because I'm off running around with a bunch of high school kids and it's really fun. When that concludes in the late fall, then I can get into video production and filming and stuff. So you'll see kind of a seasonality to the videos in the coming year. So once again, thank you. It's been really fun doing this for a year. I look forward to doing it for the next year. Please sit tight if you want to watch. There's about 2 minutes of a montage of the past year. It was really fun to put together. It shows me kind of where we've been, and I am excited about where we're going. So thanks for being along for the ride.